cooking dinner, and I thought you might like to join me. Chopping garlic down here. Sorry you can't see, but I've got some garlic pieces down here and I'm chopping them up. And I have got some pasta in boiling and a red onion cooking without any oil, just some water from the kettle. And I only put that in because I was afraid it would scorch while I was talking to you and not paying attention to it. I found some really good pasta at the local Walmart, which surprised me because they are just stepping up their game lately in my area and carrying a lot more vegan items and a lot healthier foods. So that tells me that if Walmart is focusing on health, then we all are focusing more on health, and that makes me feel really, really good because it shows that we vote with our dollars, and if we want it, they have to provide it to us, and they're starting to. So I found some really good pasta, and if you follow me on the Facebook Tina Turner Plant Based Recipes, you'll see I took a picture of all of the pastas that I found, and this one is with brown rice, and because it's got 11 grams of protein, I don't feel the need to add any beans or legumes to this pasta dish, and normally I would. Normally I would fix some lentils or some sort of beans to mix in, and I don't feel the need to do that. So this is just a really, really simple meal, and you know what I like to say? Simple recipes for a simple life, right? So this is cooking up, and I'm going to add the garlic, and this is just one really big, I mean big, clove of garlic, and it came from someone's garden here locally here in Pennsylvania. And so that's probably like 4 little cloves of garlic. And once you add garlic into your onions, you have to add some water because the garlic will absorb the moisture from the onions. Normally onions will kind of sweat and you won't need any moisture, but once you add the garlic in, you need to add a little bit of water to keep it from sticking. And this is going to be a simple, simple meal. I'm doing the pasta. Got the onions and garlic. I've got some fire roasted diced tomatoes, about half a bag of organic frozen corn. I'm holding that the wrong way, sorry, organic frozen corn. And then I'm probably going to put about half of this bag of broccoli florets. And you can use fresh if you want. This is 2 pounds, so you'd want to put 1 pound. And we're a family of 3 and we like to have leftovers. And you know, don't feel like you have to add the amounts that I add. You're feeding your family. So if you need half a box of pasta and less broccoli and corn, by all means, do what's best for you. But I just want to show you that our food can taste really, really good and be simple, simple ingredients. We don't need fancy ingredients. We don't need a lot of specialty items, and we most certainly don't need anything processed. And some people are worried about cooking pasta without any oil because we learned from our mothers and our grandmothers always put oil to keep the pasta from sticking. And I have not found that to be the case at all. I put my pasta in when the water is cold, and then I bring it to a boil. As you saw, I just turned it down, and I put usually a wooden spoon across, but somehow when my son moved out, my wooden spoons moved out. So I may have donated them to him for him starting up his new place. So I'm just using a little shish kebab skewer. It's wood, so it'll work, but it doesn't quite fit my pan, so I have to be very careful as I put it there. So that's turned down a little bit, so it's going to take a little bit longer for that to cook, but that's okay because I'm talking to you all, and I've got frozen stuff that has to defrost, right? So, as I was saying, it doesn't need to be fancy ingredients. It doesn't need to be any special cooking skills. This is just simple food thrown together, and it tastes marvelous. It would help if I cut the bag a little bit more. Hold on one second. Use a scissors instead of a knife. That's about half that bag. And then I take my can. Okay, it didn't open. My pull top didn't open. Let me get my can opener. Sorry, guys. I always say if it's gonna go wrong, it'll go wrong when I'm filming, right? Let's see if we can get my new can opener to work. I haven't tried it yet. This is the one I just got from Brandless. There we go. Round and round, it's working good. There we go. Brand new can opener from Brandless, $3, guys. If you watched that video, you saw me take that out of the box. That was in the unboxing. Now I'm gonna put water into the can so that I get the rest of what the little bits of tomatoes out, and add the water that those frozen veggies will need to defrost. And let me just grab my lid to put on this. One second. Now I've got that sitting on medium-high heat, and I'm just going to let that cook probably 10-15 minutes until all the veggies that were frozen defrost and heat through, and my pasta will be done by then. Actually, I think pasta's done now, so I'm going to turn the heat off of that. We like it just a little bit al dente, so I'm pulling it off the heat, and it'll just sit there in the hot water. And then I'll drain it and I'll mix it all together. Okay, I drain my pasta, and then I put my vegetable mixture on top into the big pan, and then I just stir it around. And then for some extra flavor, I'm going to add a little bit of balsamic vinegar. And I'm just sprinkling a little bit in, probably about 2 tablespoons. And then I've got Italian seasoning and parsley. And yeah, I think there's parsley in the Italian seasoning, but I like a little extra just because of the pretty green color. And parsley actually can be considered a green for our green leafy vegetables. So that's why I like a little extra. And then just give it a good stir. And there you have it. Look at how much that made. That's a big pot of food. There we are. So if you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up and have a good day.